Well, what's a guy to do on a Saturday afternoon when he's already done an intro and it turned out like shit? You pull out all your trim. You have a $19 Gibraltar mailbox sitting around the couch for about a year and Danielle's nagged me to do something with. You pull out one can of Coca-Cola. You make yourself an absolute ridiculous mailbox hood scoop. I love this thing. If you hate it, send me a letter right to the P.O. box and we'll jam her right in there, light her on fire. Also, steel wheels and Hoosiers. Yes. Yeah, today's gonna be a fun day. Well, we'll see what happens. This video might never see the light of day, so if you're watching it, consider yourself lucky. We were in our live chat last night, and a guy made a comment about a hood scoop idea out of a mailbox. And wouldn't you know, I happen to have a mailbox. I was originally actually going to do it up, either like a Volkswagen or a Bel Air, and put it on the house. But it sat around for like a year inside. And I was like, yeah, let's mess around with this thing. So I think today I want to make a hood scoop out of a terrible mailbox. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and watch me struggle, because I got some ideas, man. So here are my immediate thoughts. I wanted to leave the air filters on so it actually has air filters. So I just went on top of it, which is pretty simple. I just drilled a couple of holes inside so it's on. Also, that just gives it that much more height, which is pretty awesome. You usually could have dropped it down, put the air filters inside, but that wasn't my goal. This thing was off Amazon. It was like 19 bucks, and it just happens to fit a tunnel ram perfectly. Like, Amazon choice never ever fails. So I took this little piece off. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on or not. It does look kind of cool, but it may get in the way of my vision, which I don't know what it is yet. So what I've done, I have a pile of leftover miscellaneous trim. Most of it's 55 stuff, but I have two matching fender spears, both 55, and they're pretty twisted. I mean, anything can be fixed, let's be honest, but I'm not going to use them. And I probably have, I don't know how many sets of these I have. I think these are 55 as well. These go on the, like that. So I'm thinking maybe option one is cut this up somehow, and then have the spear in the front and do maybe some two-tone, have those join. I also have these 57, this is a 4-door. I kind of want these little badges and possibly the Bel Air script, which is kind of cool. And I have these would be off of the, like the 4-door of a 4-door. The problem is I don't have the trim that wraps around them. Because it'd be kind of cool, you could do that at the back. If I had the trim, I could go ahead with it, but I don't have any, I don't think. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I used it all on Danny's car, unfortunately. So that idea may die, and that also kind of gets a little busy. I kind of like the idea of having it two-tone somehow, some way. I got these miscellaneous spears. I got trim for days. So I got that. The other thing I have is this ugly green color. It's a GM color. It's for that 70 Chevelle I had briefly. So white and green go together if I can two-tone it somehow. So I think I'm gonna take that mailbox off, put it on the bench. Look how clean the bench is. I mean, it's not that great, but it's pretty darn good for me. And we'll start kind of taping some stuff on and see what this looks like. So I'm digging it. A little make work project for myself. So this is where my tiny brain has taken me. I'm thinking, I peeled this off the 57 trim. I just love the script of the Bel Air, and it's supposed to be gold. It's all kind of beat up. I just love it. So we'll put that about there. This will be on, and then we'll just trim this to kind of fit. And I don't know if it'll touch or I'll be able to be damn close. And then this we'll paint with that horrible metallic green and leave the rest white. Are you cringing yet? I think it looks pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll set the lapse camera up real quick, or maybe we'll just kind of do it live because it should be pretty quick. I'm just going to real eyeball cuts on this, and we'll just try and match it side to side. And if I keep it low enough, I'm below the little whatever mailbox piece on the other side. And we can go from there. So I think first thing we do is I'll cut this. We'll match them side by side. See how it turns out. And then we'll have to kind of run a little marker or something like that, or idea of where, so we'll have to paint it. Then we'll have to glue it all together. I think it looks cool. It actually looks not bad, just all in white with the Bel Air script, but I've sold myself an ugly green. So I'm pretty sure I want the spear, I kind of like it right to the end, I think. So I think that's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm just going to zip it, I'll match it to the other side. We can have it kind of sit, and then we can decide what we want to do with this one. Sound like a plan? There is no plan, just so you know. That's the trick. If there is no plan, everything goes to plan. Looks alright. Definitely gonna need a piece in the middle or something. Hold that for you guys. I'll take out the tripod maybe. It's not bad! I actually don't hate it in white. Makes me think there's hope for this thing in being white. Okay, so I gotta straighten this out a little bit. Like I said, we're not gonna wrap around on the top. So we'll need to either use another piece, or I guess really just leave it. What's it matter? Have a little line across, or just leave it white. I don't know. Second guessing myself now. The nice thing is actually, I can put that clip right back in. Let's drill a hole, bolt it right in, and these. This is what those clips look. They always rot out. I might have a set. Otherwise, all it is, I can put a piece of steel in there with a 1/4 inch bolt or something like that, weld it to it, drill 2 holes and suck it in. I'm gonna get looking. I got some more ideas. It's percolating. Okay, so I've got all my pieces cut. So there you go. These are actually in really good shape. There's no issues. These are a little, this one I kind of already started to work on. But you can see all these little divots and dents. So these are stainless. These actually can really be messed with a fair bit. You can weld these and then polish them and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to fix them up just a little bit. So this is just a block of wood. I've put in the fancy dancy vise. I'm just going to kind of knock them out. It's not bad. I'm sure there's some trim guy losing his mind. So that's the wrong way of doing it, but it's the way we're gonna do it. So there you go. I mean, it's still got a bunch of wax to it, but we're getting there. And let's be honest, we're building a Amazon $19 hood scoop out of old 4-door trim. So let's not try and lose our minds here. Not bad. This one, it's got a few little dents right in it, but so we can knock this one out easy. There's guys that spend hours doing this and polishing it perfectly, and we're gonna spend so far about minute 44. It's not bad. Good enough for what it's for. Start mocking this up. So here is the plan. The Bel Air originally had a few little tabs that were in the fin piece. It was like peened over. So I'm going to clean that down, just kind of scuff the back of the Bel Air, and then I think we're just going to super glue it, because it'll be clear, and we'll see. I mean, the other thing I was thinking, you could put body filler, maybe goosh it in, but I don't want it to kind of go around. So that's one. Before I do that, I'm going to make my little tie downs for the spear. So all I took, I just had scrap sheet metal. I cut some, you know, little plates. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some, this is just 1/4-inch rod, weld it on there, and that's it. Then I can put a, you know, have a stud on it. 2, tighten it down, we're good. This one, same thing. Unfortunately, this is, I don't know what this is, I don't have it. I'm going to cut that off and do the same thing. Weld that on, drill my hole, and kind of get that taken care of. So that'll kind of place everything. Then once I know where I want it, I'll do the same on the other side. Measure to match this one, because who cares what it was, whatever I think looks good, and then we're good. So we'll get after it. There it is. This ended up being a bit of a gong show. So what I ended up doing, actually, is I filled back with some body filler to give it something to kind of bite to. And then I just put the crazy glue kind of on the filler, like in the script, because if you look at the well, I'll show you on this at the back side, it's all hollow. And I put on, there's all my hammers on it, and now it seems like it's pretty good. In the meantime, while that was drying, I just I did this up. So we'll flip it around, we'll screw these in, and we should be good. The only real measurement I have to do is make sure this is in the same place, because this piece here ties up to it. And then that will just kind of eyeball off of here. Well, I guess we'll measure it and just make sure it's good. So I'll get all set up and we'll assemble this sucker. So this is weird. I took the other piece of trim off and it's not hollow. So I don't know. That's weird. Odds are I guess they're off the same car or whatever, but I just clean it up so there's something to bite to and we'll put that on. But anyways, we'll get started. So it's the same but backwards. In my mind, all we're going to do is just kind of about line them up the best we can. Give her a little drill and see what happens. Really, you can't see both sides at once, so as long as we're close, that's all that really matters. I'm thinking. What do you think? Colossal waste of time? Maybe. The bell there's the script's a little different side to side, I guess just being different pieces of trim, and that one's bent. But I like it. The one front piece there could have a little more angle to it and be a little bit more down, so I can always adjust that at any time. I don't know, I thought that was a fun little project, and honestly, it'll probably end up just on my front step, because that's what I was going to do with it anyways. That looks kind of neat. In the meantime, you guys got your little win. You voted for something? You got it, I dig it. So what do you guys think? Should it stay white? Or should it be painted? Now again, I think with the, where this car goes white, it'll look kind of cool and hot roddy, but I don't know. Fun little project. Let me know what you think. I love it. That's it, that's all. See you in the next video.